Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food, or just Pun if you prefer. And last time on this Nuzlocke journey of ours, we caught ourselves, well, we got our first gym badge. We got our first gym badge right there, the coal badge. And we lost 2 Pokemon, but it's fine because we replaced them with Fang and Rose. In between episodes, I decided to give Fang a ball capsule, just because, like, why not? I also checked Fang's stats, and Fang should be okay, but still not quite sure. What I do know is that Fang needs to level up a bit, so we're gonna fight some trainers. Aroma ladies usually specialize in grass types. Though not entirely sure if that's like the full story. So, either way, it seems that she, at the very least, specializes in grass types. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all grass types. I don't know, maybe they have the occasional bug type or something. I don't know. But either way, they should be pretty weak to flying no matter what. That's not good. Look. Rose. No defenses, and that worries me. Okay. Cherubi should just be a simple wing attack. Okay. Fang is leveling up. Hopefully Fang reaches a pretty high level before we actually reach the next gym. But even if he doesn't, we have Hawk, who is our first Pokemon to evolve. I think of the whole family, this is my least favorite. Like, Starly is just too generic for me, but this one just looks too weird and I don't like it. Anyway, Awakening. Unfortunately, we don't get a new encounter because it's the same route. We're not gonna fight this Badoo. I don't know. I could fight some of the Pokemon on these routes, but like, it just seems like too much work to fight these guys when they're so low leveled compared to the trainers. Anyway, now we have this bug catcher. Oh my god! The zoom in on my face! I forgot about that last episode! Does this mean I'll have to do 2 zoom ins on my face this episode to make up for it? Man, and Mom even told me to not forget my zoom in on my face like every episode in literal episode 1. And I've already let her down. Anyway, he's a bug catcher, so we're gonna send in him. And him can use Rollout to take out the bugs. Will this OHKO? Probably not. They're really lowering my attack. That's not good. But like, well, that just sucks. There goes my strategy to use him. Okay. Let's try Flash. The one thing I will say about Diamond and Pearl's Pokedex is that I hadn't played Platinum or the original Diamond and Pearl before this game. So I'm sure they made a lot of improvements in this game, as they tend to do in Pokemon. But I will say that at the very least, they could have made it more convenient to get Pokemon that are, you know, actually, you know, useful. And they could have made it more convenient with how the Sinnoh Dex and National Dex works. That's like my one gripe with the remakes, the Pokedex. But even then, it's not too bad. Also, Headbutt. Headbutt is basically just a stronger tackle, but it does have less PP, so... okay. I'm surprised Fang didn't level up. Wurmple. Well, Thundershock. And I will say, though, that I like that this remake kept the time mechanic, as opposed to it just being like day all the time, you know, and such. Well, I mean, X and Y I think had time mechanic, didn't they? Yeah, they did. And I know for sure that Sun and Moon had time mechanic. Well, I guess in Sinnoh, you know, the Pokemon are determined by time of day, except they really aren't. It's just on these first early routes, Kricketot can be found only at night, but that's like the only prominent example of day versus night Pokemon appearing. So, I don't know. Anyway, two Pachirisu. We got Fang and Rose. We should probably switch out Fang. I don't know if Rose can take these guys. Rose is just a little too weak for my liking. So, I'm gonna use our first turn to switch and hope that they go for moves that we resist. If they do go for an electric type attack, then both my Pokemon resist electric. Okay, they go for normal. Okay. Now, we should be able to just use Razor Leaf and Bite to finish them off. Nope, didn't kill. Okay. We're gonna use Bite on the other one this time to try and spread out the damage and hopefully finish this whole thing off, and they're using Baby Doll Eyes. Okay. Well, they both went down at least. And there should be a level up for most of our team. Yeah, that's what I call leveling up. Alright. Root got tons of EXP and such. More, because, yeah, level difference. Okay. Fang. It's pretty even distribution of stats. And mean luck, though, that's not really the most helpful. At least in my opinion. I would have still preferred if Rose's special attack was higher than special defense. Anyway, I think those are the last trainers on this route. And there's just this Pokeball back here. Well, it's not a Pokeball, it's TM09. Bullet Seed. Anyway. head up through here, and we reach Floraroma Town, in which we will heal because our team, I wouldn't say they're badly hurt, but they kind of are. Alright. Got our team all healed up. So, let's start talking around the town and getting all the items. I will say, I'm surprised that they don't have the, grass gym in this town, considering, you know, flowers everywhere. They have it in the next city, but, like, I don't know. Also, they, have the, what do you want to call it? The bike shop. The bike shop is in an interesting location. Or, like, even the lottery, you know? Or the clothing shop. Like, why aren't they all in Jubilife? Or whatever city you want them to be in, you know? What TMs did we get? Wasn't paying attention. Pluck. Actually, that's not that bad. I am gonna wait before handing out TMs, though, until at least before a gym. Anyway. But we always are saying, yeah. In later Pokemon games, they usually centralize, like, most important daily activity type things into one city. Like, even in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they put, you know, a lot of stuff in New Mallville that either wasn't in Ruby and Sapphire, or just, you know, well, mostly stuff that wasn't in Ruby and Sapphire. But, like, to be fair, there was still already, like, a good chunk of stuff that was in Mallville from Ruby and Sapphire. You know, I guess the only thing that wasn't really in, you know, but, like, and in Pokemon, Red and Green, or Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, or Fire Red, Leaf Green, you know, a lot of stuff is in Saffron. But to be fair, in that game, there aren't a lot of, you know, cool things like that, you know, to do on the daily. I haven't played a Johto game before, so I don't know how to say it there. I guess, to be fair, in Black and White, you know, there's Castelia, which has big stuff, but, you know, still isn't really there. Also, I don't have enough berries for any of these, really. Also, yeah, you can trade berries for stickers here, but, like, don't really worry about it. There's plenty of places to get stickers, so, eh. Also, yeah, you can plant berries here. I don't think I'm going to, because it's unlikely that I'll actually come back here later. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. In Castelia, you have the Lotto, I think. Is the Lotto in Castelia? I'm pretty sure it is. But the big department store type thing isn't. Also, I'm going to pick up a few awakenings. And burn heals and ice heals. Anyway, I'm also gonna start carrying a couple of super potions. Okay. But X and Y, I guess, maybe was, like, I would say that Black and White got pretty close with Castelia, but X and Y, I think, was the first real one to centralize most of pretty much anything, with the exception of fossil reviving. Though, fossil reviving seems to always pretty much not be there. But I think it's interesting that in Sword and Shield, they centralize a lot of that daily activities. Like, they centralize the lottery in the Pokemon Center. And they centralize, They centralize... I believe talking to that girl is all you need to do to get these two to leave. Yeah. Okay. So, they centralize the Pokemon Center. Actually, I need to stop my rant soon. But they, in Sword and Shield, they centralize most of the stuff, like the lottery in the Pokemon Center and all the important people that move reminding all that stuff and a lot of items. The only real thing... And you get your bike just by doing something as opposed to a bike shop or something like that. And, you know, a lot of your daily activity type stuff and stuff you're going to be running around to do, you know, it's kind of all in the wild area. You know, except for clothing shops, but different parts of the world have different clothing shops as opposed to only one clothing shop like here in the Sinnoh remakes. Anyway, grunts are hassling him. They want to track Pokemon? Okay, cool. Now they're gonna fight me, huh? Here we go! Team Galactic battle. Who has a Wurmple? That's not the most impressive thing you could have used. Anyway. Well, I'm higher level, but I don't trust the Zubat, so we're gonna send in Hawk. Okay. Hawk should do, you know, good. I mean, it literally has type advantage, so yeah, no duh, it's gonna do good. But Hawk will be able to I think it's weird that Team Galactic seems to specialize in bug types, almost. You know, instead of, like, I don't know, psychic types or steel or something related to their ultimate goal. They use bug types. Team Rocket uses a lot of poison types, and Team Magma and Aqua use dark and other, and the corresponding sort of mascot Pokemon of their team, i.e. Numel or Carvana. You know, Team Galactic seems to use a lot of bug types. Team Plasma actually, I think, uses a mix, but primarily normal, I want to say. I can't remember what Team Plasma uses, honestly. I know that Team Flare uses a good deal of dark types and... I didn't mean to click run. And occasionally, you know, fire type or, it's mostly dark types and fire types and, actually they kind of use fire types, more rarely, but they do use a lot of dark. I think fighting maybe, or psychic. Yeah. But it's mostly dark for Team Flare, which makes sense. Team Skull is the one that I would think would be using a bunch of bug types, because their boss specializes in the bug type. But I can't even remember what Team Skull uses. I think they use a lot of just generic poison, dark, and bug. I think a mixture of them. I know that Marcos Cosmos uses steel, but if you want to count Team Yell as the actual villainous team, then yeah, they use a lot of dark. I mean, they're literally from the Dark Gym. You know. Anyway, I'm not really paying attention to this battle. I'm sort of just going on a rant about how it's weird that Team Galactic is just weird, and nothing they do makes sense. Like, at least what Team Flare was doing was actually working towards their goal. But Team Galactic, they just vaguely want to steal people's Pokemon, and vaguely want to steal some random energy thing or something. But, like, it turns out that all they needed to do was just, you know, all Team Galactic needed to do, well, I guess I'm not going to spoil it, because I'm assuming that you have played a Pokemon game, but not this one specifically, so, you know. Anyway, we got Honey. Again, I'm probably not going to do honey or anything like that unless I actually run out of Pokemon to encounter on a given route due to Dupe's Claws. And I never pulled up the Poketch. I think I'm just gonna heal. I mean, I'm here, so why not? Anyway, like, at least Team Flare, they were hunting for rare gemstones and fossil Pokemon, you know, because they wanted the energy contained in fossils. Or they were looking for a super ancient Pokemon in those fossils. You know, one of the two. Can't remember which one they said. Then they were hanging out by Geosenge Town because it's literally, you know, Stonehenge sort of deal where it's a place of great power. Also, I could get an encounter right here, right now, in this route. This is Valley Windworks, so I could get an encounter, but I think I'm gonna save that until after I at least take care of these guys. I have to battle him. Anyway. Yeah. Then Team Flare's hanging out by Geosenge Town, that makes sense. Then they're taking energy from the power plant because they're trying to take energy from... First it's the fossils, then it's from Geosenge, now it's from the power plant. Then you find them trying to take energy from Obama Snow because it's holding a Mega Stone, you know, which contain a lot of energy. And then you find out they literally stole, you know... What does he even have out? Glamia, okay. Then you find out that they actually found and captured the legendary Pokemon of the game for its energy, you know. And their base is obviously in Lumiose. But then you find out they have a second base in Geosenge, again, stealing the energy. Like, everything they do relates to stealing the energy. Team Galactic is just sort of all over the place with what they're doing. Like, even Team Magma and Team Aqua, like, they wanted the Devon parts for, you know, to build their sub or whatever. But when that didn't pan out, they decided to try blowing up the volcano or deactivating it. Then, you know, they tried, in Oras, they tried stealing from Latios or Latias, you know, maybe potentially thinking they were the other legendaries. But I will give you that in Oras, it's definitely sort of shoehorned in with Latias and Latias. But then you don't really see them again until Mount Pyre, where they're taking the blue or red orb. And then they show up again in their secret hideout, you know. And then they go to Seafloor Cavern, you know. And steal the sub to get to Seafloor Cavern. Like, everything they do makes sense as to working toward... Like, they all try to get the sub, and then they try to, you know, blow up or deactivate the volcano to potentially draw out the legendary Pokemon of their choosing. But when you stop them, / it doesn't work. Or, I guess in Oris's case, they actually do get a direct report, you know. They go and investigate the Seafloor Cavern more thoroughly and try to steal the sub again, and it works this time. You know? Even Team Rocket, like, they didn't have an ultimate goal. They just wanted to steal Pokemon and be bad. So, like, at least they make sense, you know? Team Galactic, I just think, is one of the worst evil teams. Like, Team Plasma, the reason you can find them all over is because literally their thing is that they're trying to be a nuisance to trainers and steal / liberate their Pokemon. You know, Team Skull, again, just thugs trying to be a nuisance. And, you know, Team Yell, again, just rowdy football fans trying to be a nuisance. Like, Team Galactic is the only evil team whose plans and general team composition don't make sense. Like, probably one of the worst villains in Pokemon. You know, I'd say for evil team leaders, I would probably say Lysander is one of the best, followed by Ghetsis, and then sort of a tie for Maxie and Archie, you know, then Giovanni, and then, no, probably Guzma, then Giovanni. Who all has evil teams? And then who counts as the evil team leader for Team Yell? They don't really have one, I guess, you know. And if you're counting Marcos Cosmos, Chairman Rose is I will say, no, even Chairman Rose is better than Cyrus. Cyrus sucks as an evil team leader. You know, and the whole plan is stupid. You know, like all the other evil teams have some sort of good motivation for why they're evil, except for maybe Giovanni, but he makes up for it in just being a general, you know, cool guy. Well, not really cool, but it's sort of cool. We'll call him a cool guy. He makes up for it by just generally being a cool guy, you know? But Cyrus, there's just like no excuse. He's just evil for the sake of being mad at the world and being evil. You know? Like, Getsus wants world domination through tricking people. Lysander believes that, you know, he needs to solve overpopulation and all that stuff. You know, Giovanni, you know, is in it for being a general gang leader. Guzma is trying to make his own way in the world by being somewhat of a bully and evil, you know. Like, even Team Yell, they at least are honest when they say that all they want is for Marnie to win to bring back their hometown into prosperity, you know. But Cyrus is just, like, mad at the world and wants to rule it, you know. He's not even trying to, you know, become God for a good reason, you know. It's just like, Maxie and Archie wants to make a world for the Pokemon, Maxie wants to make a world for the people, you know. Like, sure, their goals sound kind of stupid, but I guess that's sort of what it is. They get blinded by their idea of, you know, making a world for Pokemon or people, and they never stop to think that maybe the world we live in is good for both, and that, you know, we don't need to expand the land or sea, at least until the very end. Then they come to terms and they're like, oh yeah. Also, our Shinx evolved into Luxio. I'm not even paying attention at this point, because I'm on a rant about how Team Galactic is one of the worst evil teams, you know. Like, even their Pokemon composition, they just use so many Wurmples and Silcoons. You know, at least until late game. Then they kind of switch it up. But even in late game, they're still using Wurmples, Silcoons, Beautiflies, Dustox, Glameow, Stunky. You know, like, I don't know. It's just... I don't know. But it's like, Team Galactic is so much of a non-issue, except for the bosses of Team Galactic, that I can be super distracted while fighting them and go off on rants without even noticing for like a good 2 or 3 minutes that oh yeah, this is supposed to be the big bad guys who are actually problems. Except they're not, because they really suck. Anyway. Probably gonna want to heal up with potions at the very least, so I'm at full health. Alright. Actually, are you someone I can fight? Okay. No. Let's just use a potion. Did you get a different ability? Yeah, now you have Intimidate. Okay. Simple. Intimidate still. Overgrow. Poison Point. Inner Focus. Oh, Zubat can't flinch. That's what it is. Okay. Now we have to decide who's gonna start the battle. I believe she has a Bidoof and then her Purugly. I don't want to lose anyone though, so maybe I should just set up a sweep. This is the toughest. We're gonna go through. Alright. Hello. I am one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win... I didn't... Why do I always accidentally click A? Okay, in the Pikmin run, it's that I keep getting interrupted. In Pokemon, it's that I keep pressing the A button too early. Oh, she has a Zubat first. Okay, no, that's actually a problem. Level 14. Maybe I should have grinded. You know what? We'll be fine. It's just a Zubat. We'll just... It can't be intimidated, right? Okay. So we're gonna Thunder Shock. Not quite an OHKO. But it's gonna U-turn. Which was a crit. I don't know if I can afford to... Can I live this? Hold on. I believe your attack is higher. It is! Only by a few points, though. It shouldn't be too bad. Would bite... No, I think... No, bite would do more damage. If I go first... No, it's gonna fake out. Okay. Please don't kill. Okay. We got a bite off. Okay. Goes for scratch. We're extending en route. If it goes for scratch, Root should be able to take this just because high defense. Okay. Now we go for Razor Leaf and hope for crit. It's going for Thief, stealing our Quick Claw. That's not too big a deal. Maybe it is. It's going for Growl. Lowering our attack isn't that bad. If it has defense-lowering moves, that's what we need to be worried about. But I'm willing to stay in and hope for crit. Okay, it has an Oranberry, so 10 HP. Okay. Razor Leaf, hope for crit. Lowering my attack again. It seems scared of my attack. Okay. We can take one more. Oh, we might be in crit range, though. Is that a crit? We can't take another hit. Let's send in Hawk. Okay. Intimidate, so we're at least lowering its attack. It's gonna Thief, but I don't have anything. Then we use Wing Attack for... Well, technically our other move would have Stab too, but... We're still using Wing Attack. I don't know why it didn't Growl, considering it's dead. Okay. Now we should be able to take out our Zubat, no problem. And that's some good levels. Our defenses still aren't looking too good. But it's more so that defense stat on Rose that I'm worried about. Being physically frail is not really good because it just seems like there's a lot more physical Pokemon as opposed to special Pokemon. I don't know why. Curse, I believe, just raises my speed and gets rid of other stats. I don't really want that. I'd rather keep Withdraw. Okay, Zubat. I should be able to take this out because I think I outspeed with Wing Attack. Yes. And that's Zubat down. Well, we almost died, but we didn't. And that's what counts. This can't be. I lost? You annoying brat! Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright. Though, I quite enjoyed our battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic, blah blah blah, new universe. None of it made sense to you. Exactly! Team Galactic doesn't make sense. Nothing they do makes sense. The balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. This is true! The balloon Pokemon, Drifloon, will come visiting again. But only on the Friday but only on Fridays, and only starting on the Friday after you beat Valley Windworks. This is frustrating because this game launched on a Friday, meaning you have to wait a whole week to, you know, get Drifloon. Which just so happens to be tomorrow. Man, this game's already been out for a week. Or maybe it's, man, this game's only been out for a week. I don't know. Either way, it's really annoying that, like, you know, but that is why I'm saving my Valley Windworks encounter, because this is Route 205, but if you come over here, it's Valley Windworks, so we do get this encounter. But I'm saving my Valley Windworks encounter for tomorrow, because it could be Drifloon if I do that, you know. Now that we're fully healed, I do want to really train up Fang, because it's going to have double type advantage against next gym. Anyway, this guy's probably going to say something about honey. Yeah. We're going to fight you. Hello, Camper. I think it's Camper. Yeah, Camper Jacob. Ponyta. That's something our team is very, very weak to. Okay. It's level 14. We're going to try going for a Supersonic and hope that it doesn't kill our Zubat. Oh god. Okay, switch out, switch out. Him. We're going to send in him. But yeah, I still, on my main file, I still have not completed the Pokedex because I decided I didn't want to change my clock to be able to, you know, get Drifloon early. I mean, I could have completed the Pokedex if I had done one of the gym puzzles wrong in a later gym, but I didn't want to do it wrong, you know. So I missed out on that opportunity, so now I have to wait until tomorrow, you know. I mean, I might not even record tomorrow, and I might just play on my main file instead of recording, like, at all, because, oh no. I just used rollout. This might have been a mistake. But I might not play, record for the channel at all tomorrow, because I might be so obsessed with playing on my main file. We might lose him. We're totally gonna lose him. Growl! Yes! Yes, we're saved. Him, all you have to do is just not land rollout. Please. No. It's almost dead. Ponyta. No. Him. Oh my god! Okay. We lived. We lived. I believe that he only had the one Pokemon, so... Okay, that was stressful. Okay. Well. Okay. Him is evolving, which is great, because it makes it part water type, which we need. We don't have a fire type. If I had chosen the fire starter, we would have a fire type, but I don't care. It means we probably wouldn't have won against the first gym, so whatever. Him is now a barrel. Normal water type. Swim as fast as a Feebas. It's not really a good comparison. Anyway, what are your stats? Attack, low special attack. I'm gonna keep rollout, I think, but Get rid of Defense Curl. It's not worth it in a Nuzlocke to set up Defense Curl rollout. It's just too much work for me. Anyway, we have to heal up again. I know, I could be using potions and such. But, like, I don't know. There are times where it's going to be even harder to get to a good healing place, so... I'd rather heal up now. Well, I can, so... So, yeah. I guess... I still need to get my encounter for Route 205. So I guess we'll do that. I'm nervous that Route 205 might only contain Pokemon that we already have. Nope, there's a Shellos! Okay. Just throw a Pokeball at it. Okay. Shellos is caught. What are we gonna name you? I think it's like supposed to be a sea slug, so maybe you know what? That's not how you spell gooey, is it? I don't know. Sluggy, Squish. We're gonna name you Squishy. That seems fitting. Let's see Squishy's summary. Somewhat stubborn. I can't remember. That could mean anything. But sassy, I believe, is... Yeah, special defense up, speed down. Sticky hold. Items can't get removed from it. That's pretty good. Seems like a top contender for something. You know, to be holding an important item. It's not important, but you know. Alright, let's see. What was it again? Stubborn. Yeah, it's special defense. Okay. What does it know? Water gun, Mudstrap. I think I want to add it to the party. But the problem is who to remove from the party. We currently have 2 grass types. And 2 flying types. But adding it would also give us dual water types. I think Hawk is pretty high level. Can access our box from anywhere, so if we need to, we could always bring... I mean, Hawk did just win the battle, but at the same time... him could be a good one to remove, but I feel like if we don't keep it on the team, we might never use it. I don't know. I feel like Hawk seems like a good contingency plan in case something goes wrong. Alright. But with that, we now need to level up Squishy. Squishy. I need to remember what I named some of these mine. Okay. We almost have a perfect... Not chronological. Is it chronological? What does chrono mean? You know what? I'm sure I'll have the answer to that question next time! But for now, my name has been and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, 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 and always will be Pun Food. I really should look that up, though.